Steropar is an independent record label based up here in the northwest of England, and we sort of specialise in soul, jazz, funk, that sort of rootsy type of stuff, and we like things that were recorded in the 50s, 60s, 70s, well, all eras really, but those are the sort of ones that we like to concentrate on. It's just got that sound to it that we like. Well, some of the artists we have recording for us at Steropar are Joe Spear, who's a great actor, singer, voiceover person from Liverpool, excellent sort of soul voice. We've also got Doreen Edwards, who's a great jazz singer from Manchester, but we've got her doing some soul stuff as well. And we've also got the fantastic Edgar Jones, who's, if you don't know Edgar, check him out. He's been around for quite a while, probably since the 90s. He's been in and out of various Liverpool bands. He's had his own bands. He's had a lot of success either with his own stuff or playing for people like Paul Weller. He's a brilliant musician, bass player, singer, songwriter. So we're very excited to be having him record with us. Everything recorded for Steropar is recorded here in this room. This is the old school studio, and as you can see by looking around, we've got a lot of old stuff, a lot of vintage synths, Leslie cabinets, organs. The piano's old, it's 1870s, it's very vintage. But there's also the newer equipment as well. Everything's recorded to computer rather than tape. I'd love to record to tape, but I don't have the patience or the maintenance skills. Things like this have to be maintained very regularly. I mean, as do the synths and stuff, but I can cope with the synths. I don't think I could cope with a tape machine. As well as hopefully producing music that a lot of people will want to listen to and enjoy. We also love the sonic quality of recordings. So we don't just want to put out music that's just CD quality, although it's very good, we think it can be better. So there's the whole high-res audio thing that's going on now, DSD files, so that's a direction that we're heading in. So combining the old with the sort of vintage style music, if you like, with the modern technology of higher sample rates, DSD, we're hopefully coming out with a product that is not only enjoyable but will make you want to listen again and again and again, just because it's an enjoyable sound. It's easier on the brain, maybe, than MP3s. As I mentioned previously, we've got Edgar Jones recording for us, which is very exciting. It's brilliant because he's a very 60s orientated songwriter and player. That's all the stuff he loves really is from 60s, early 70s. He's a very soulful singer and player, but there's also the sort of garagey, punky side of him as well, which is great. You know, it's a really great combination. So we'll be doing something that sounds like Scott Walker 1 minute, and then something that's a bit sort of Stax the next, and then something that's bit more sort of underground garage, 60s garage, psychedelia, lots of different bits and bobs that he brings, so that's great. And we also have an exciting project called New Soul Classics, which is basically, it's Northern Soul. It's like a new Northern Soul, I suppose. We're not trying to do anything modern or different with the Northern Soul sound. We want these records to sound like they were recorded back in the mid-60s maybe, you know, when all of those records that were big in like Wigan Casino and The Torch, Blackpool Mecca, all of those sort of Northern Soul clubs were playing these records from mainly the 60s. It started out as the 60s. So we want to make records that sound like they were recorded at the same time, in the same era as those songs. We're not trying to do a modern spin or anything like that. We're trying to be as authentic as we can. So that's quite cool. I think that's all I can do. That's all I can do. That is all I can do. Thank you very much and good night.